EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Garnett set to kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. Good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And this will be a Panthers first down as he gets this one past the 30.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They go play action now with Milrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's another
Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here, you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Taking off. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And he will slide down, but he knew exactly where he needed to get to, and he got there, and he got the first down.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Dotson, the man in motion. Milroe gonna hold on to this one. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
2nd and a yard.
Ready.
Slot man in motion right.
60 Vikings.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's in! Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Carolina. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Lion. Set.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Kobe Durant up to make the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
380.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Kappa. Hey, Kappa. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
A gain there of 23 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Moving to his left. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
380. Go. Hey, easy. We go orange. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown Vikings.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Here comes a return from the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now, Milroe, this is a designed run. He'll take this forward for about 5.
Stevenson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. In motion comes Pittman. Milroe. Now screen set up for Blue. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's complete to Blue. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
Here's Milroe to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this.
Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
18 Cardinals. Cowboy 8. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Vikings are going to get the football at their own 40.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Crowd right.
On play action now, Herbert moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Taylor. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Moment to try.
Here's Herbert. Forced to his right. Now he'll run.
A gain of 9 yards.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He was brought down at the 26. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Ray.
Now it's Herbert. Headed left, buying time. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That is hard. What a job on the scramble. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point by Garnett is up and good. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Dotson, the man in motion. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On third down, Milroe. Able to find Pittman. It's complete. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Again, it's Milroe. He connects downfield to Dotson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
To throw again is Milroe. That one caught Javon Vele. And he's into the end zone. Javon Vele. Touchdown, Panthers.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
42-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Herbert. Going for it all. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go.
On play action. Now Herbert. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
How did I let this nigga get off the ground and goddamn tackle me? That's crazy.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Set. Line. Homie trips right. Ready.
Herbert now on 1st down. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup. Brings
From
up
the
2nd
43,
and 2.
here's 2nd and 2.
3-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 31
A
yards.
big run from Taylor.
The Vikings
31 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Homie trips right. Set.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
3rd and 3.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Go.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score! Christian Watson's touchdown, Minnesota. extra point by Garnett is up and good. The Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So out is Garnett after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milrow. Off throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
On the set.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Panthers.
Cowboy 80, Mustang 19. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down.
3. 70 Rangers. Let go.
Milrow now off the bootleg. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. Jared Verse, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Set. Wide 80. Wide hot. Wide hot.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down.
The 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 7.
Set. Delta. 5-9.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
A gain of
17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Minnesota.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass.
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Minnesota. 45 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Kappa. Baylor tight.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Now it's Milrow. Out to his right. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. That the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. The Panthers will take their first timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Milrow gonna look to run it himself, and that's not gonna work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. On the return, it's Moore. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. That one reeled in by Golden. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
15 yards.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
21. Crowd right. Set.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Vikings. Now, Garnett for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Panthers 14. Garnett set to kick off.
So out is Garnett after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
first down. That's to the right side and incomplete. John Dodson was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down. Throwing is Milroe. Firing on the left side and caught by Pittman. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Milroe. Downfield for Njoku. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Downfield got him, and he's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
60 Vikings.
That's good for a Panthers.
Cut 19.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On first down, it's Milroe. He'll get that complete to Wk-12. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 14-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Milroe going to throw it again. Got his left side taken in by Allen. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Milroe. Touchdowns, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Panthers are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Panthers 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. Going up top. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jarvis Brownlee. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
On the set.
This is first and 10.
Fix the evil.
In the RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He runs with it. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
That's good.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Second down, goal to go. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to go backward, taken down at the 6. On 3rd and goal, Milroe. Forced out wide. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cup 19, Cup 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Second down, they need 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. They get 24 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
15-yard line.
Ready.
On the give, this is Taylor. And the Vikings are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Now it's Herbert. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Crowd right. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. Moving outside the pocket. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
36. Panthers 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Milroe misses a designed run, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the gun, it's Milroe. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
15.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Now Milroe. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Will Anderson. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. So a win here for the Vikings.